Hey Space Fam, Sky here! Ready to unleash the wrath of Khan Loop and snag the hottest officers in STFC? Follow my 5-step prime directive, and you'll be recruiting legends faster than you can say. Step 1. Hunt those Augment hostiles. To get the Khan Loop started, your first stop is the new Augment star system. Starting in Latoria, you'll face hijacked battleships, interceptors, and explorers, packing nasty isolytic damage, so suit up with your #1 isolytic crew. To get you started, here's a good, better, best suggestion. Good. For a good beginner crew, start with Kirkspock Joe. Better. For a better crew, introduce isolytic damage and mitigation. Bring in a crew like Gorkon plus Khan, plus E-Data with Strange New Worlds Palia or Nurse Chapel below decks. Finally, for the best crew, mitigate all that isolytic damage away with Anorax and friends. One more thing to highlight about these baddies. They rock an Apex barrier, the first one we've seen outside of Solo Waves. This is basically a 50% hull buff. Slice through that with Apex Shred if you can. Equip GS31, slot in Quasi below decks, or unleash Fleet Commander Khan's Shred perks. Basically, if you got Apex Shred, bring it! Before we move on, we have 3 quick tips as you grind. Grinding tip number 1, lose the hijacked D7 tail. These Chaser D-Evans have an ability called Dilithium Destabilization that gives them a 90% one-shot insta-kill. Yikes! Unless an event forces you, Picard maneuver them away before you grind. Tip number 2, chase those DY200 survey vessels. Rare survey DY200s pack insane loot tiers, but watch out for their 30% self-destructibility. Risky? Yes. Rewarding? Heck yes! Nail one without exploding and you'll slash your grind time by miles. Tip number 3, punch above your weight class. Augment loot scales up, common to uncommon to rare to epic. Pushing into higher level systems nets extra loot submissions for your faction augment score. In other words, stretch yourself and enter the highest system you can. Khan wouldn't allow anything less. Step 2, the Augment store. For your next stage in your Khan Augment loop, you will be trading in your hostile loot for Augment tokens, aka Wrath credits. Then, you will mostly be trading your Augment tokens for away team juice, aka planetary charts. These planetary charts? Your ticket to the new Priority 1 away team loop, so they're your top priority. You'll likely end up with a few more Wrath tokens than you need for just the planetary charts, and that's great. We'll use them in Step 5. As usual, there's a relatively easy turn-in level or an extreme sweat turn-in level that is a horrible grind. Just as a heads up, the extremely grindy sweat level, it takes a while. Step 3, away teams. Now that you have planetary charts, you can get started on Priority 1. Away team assignments. First, make sure you've unlocked Priority 1 assignments in away team research. Then, burn those planetary charts to send your crew on missions. Priority 1 away team assignments have a lower success rate than normal away team assignments, but don't get discouraged. The rewards more than outweigh the costs. More missions equals more loot equals more wrath. Credits equals rinse and repeat. It's the ultimate con-do cycle. Step 4, acceleration. Want to crank your loop into overdrive? Once you've paid for your planetary charts, spend leftover Wrath credits to pick up favors. Start with Augment Hunter favor to accelerate your faction rep climb, and grab the Mark of Khan favor to slash required daily kills. Don't sleep on away team research either, especially Priority 1. Pure Pioneer crest to drop your future research costs. Engage those boons. Step 5, the grand finale. Officers and Fleet Commander Khan. Start cashing in on all your hard work by opening up the Wrath recruit boxes in the Augment faction store. These already give you great rewards with shards of some of the game's best officers, but it gets better. They also give you Wrath choice tokens, which you can save up to use on your choice of some of the very best officers in the game, like Gwen DeMarco, Anorax, Catherine Janeway, and Borg Hugh. Finally, you can unlock Fleet Commander Khan himself. To get Khan, you need to either unlock and then do the Khan missions by getting a high enough faction reputation and turning in faction hostile loot. Or, alternatively, you can unlock Khan by going far enough down the Priority 1 away team research, which unlocks Khan shard away missions, and unlocking him that way. And Khan himself, he's the ultimate PvP overlord. Isolytic damage buffs, Apex Shred, crit chance, crit damage, you name it. Arena or open world PvP once unlocked, he'll be your new go-to fleet commander. That's the wrath of Con Loop Commanders. Smash that like if you found these tips helpful, subscribe for more STFC deep space hacks, and drop your cues below. Until next time, live long and prosper.